What's going on, everyone? Your favorite jealous hater is back with some more beef and Paige.
Yes.
And we're back with another podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah. We just want to quickly come on here and we'll see if it's quick. Sometimes these things run like 40 minutes, you know?
Yeah, our one earlier we did, it's like 40 minutes, right? 40
Yeah.
minutes.
I gotta cut that up too. I have a whole nother video. We got a lot of like content right now. I like it. We still need to do that other murder story too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been
Forgot
liking
about
doing
that.
those. But I'm gonna write down some bullet points so we know
Yeah.
everything. Anyways, so the premise of today's episode is talking about KKandbabyJ's pretty cringy fan base.
Yeah, because I think we're going to focus on her, but I do think that they're all the same.
Oh, they're all the same.
Where they all
Yeah.
post like the notices and shit like that. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Karen and Qua follow.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Oh, the
No, not
Insta-
just not just that, babe. The notices. They screenshot every single time. They like a photo. They put it on their story. They comment on it. Anything. They have things screenshot like from years ago. I think she had.
They call me obsessive.
Noticed. See, noticed.
Oh God. It's so funny too, because they'll call me obsessive. They're like, "You're this is fan behavior," you know, and it's just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then apparently there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, and it's some of these people have like pop sockets with Karen and Qual on them.
Their family picture.
Yeah,
on
the family.
them.
Yo, isn't that weird? Like,
That's
just
weird.
imagine like walking up to somebody and be like, "Oh man, that's a nice family you got there." Oh, that's not my family. You're like, "Who's that? Whose family is that?" And be like, "Oh, it's just some vloggers." I'd be weirded the fuck out.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'd be weirded out.
I think it's weird when she has like there's a pop socket when they have. I think the merch is weird. That's just my opinion. The merch with their faces on it.
I think that's weird too, and super
Yeah.
narcissistic.
Yes.
Like Quazo quality shirt, the wedding merch, and they had the wedding merch, like the limited edition.
You know,
Who would
because they
buy that?
wanted their wedding to themselves, but then they wanted to like.
Oh yeah,
people
that makes
pay
sense.
for their
Yeah,
wedding.
they wanted to have the wedding just to themselves, but then they make a trailer, like an Ace Family style
Yeah.
trailer. They do end up vlogging it anyways, and then on top of that,
Yeah.
they have wedding merch. If you wanted it by yourself, why are you making merch?
You guys helped pay for her fucking wedding.
Yeah, the wedding dress, the $13,000 wedding dress.
Yeah.
Relatable.
2 wedding dresses. 2 wedding dresses for $13,000.
God, man, that's insane. That's
Yeah,
so
her
dumb.
fucking cloth of nothing covering her boobs.
Bro, you can do so much with that money and spend that on a dress.
I know, it's such an
Like,
ugly dress.
you know, if you
too.
want to spend like a few hundred on dress.
You know, I guess that she was gonna wear a dress like that.
Oh yeah, I remember you were like,
Yeah.
she's gonna buy it. She's gonna buy it. She's gonna buy an expensive ass dress, and
A
you were
see-through
right.
one.
Yeah.
Yep, I knew.
Dude,
Yeah.
the trailer there was like a scene where they really accentuated Karen's cleavage.
Yeah. Which is fine. No hate. It's just like I just don't think it was classy.
Well, on top of
wasn't
that too,
classy.
it's about kind of like you're showcasing your wedding. They apparently don't want to be showcasing.
Wear some fucking lingerie for your fucking husband.
Yeah.
And you can show your boobies.
Well, it's funny. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm taking these pictures for my husband," and then they end up putting them online.
Well, I remember Karen. It's funny because we're off topic, but Karen made a TikTok that one where she was doing the chicken dance, and I remember
The chicken twerk?
She'd said something like, "I didn't want people to see me" or something like that, and people in the comments were like, "Didn't want people to see her, but posted it on TikTok."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That where it's like the epitome of seeing people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their fan base's Instagrams are so fucking cringe. Like they'll have ones
It's
called like
weird.
Qual's feet, Qual's afro, Qual's butthole. You know, I don't know. They'll have all these crazy names, and it's so
These are
funny
the people
too.
asking them for naked pictures. You
Yeah,
know they
yeah,
are.
and that's hella weird too, because people ask them for like naked pictures. Bro, I don't want to see any of that shit naked.
Yeah.
No.
And you see enough of Karen
Yeah.
to know.
It's almost there anyways, and my eyes burn. You know.
No, but it's like, it's weird. And they say that you're weird and you're obsessive. And it's okay to have a fan page. That's their Instagram. That's not their second Instagram. That's their Instagram.
Yeah, and it's funny too because they'll be like, "You're just trying to get clout off their name," but they'll make a fan page and then they'll link their
They'll tag.
own YouTube within it,
Yeah.
and then they'll in their little posts and pictures they'll tag
Baby.
"Okay, baby" in a KKandbabyJ picture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
they're trying to
using-
get people
Yep.
to come from Jess Fam, from OK Baby, from Brittany Baby, KKandbabyJ, to come to their fan page of KKandbabyJ. But the link isn't to KKandbabyJ's YouTube; it's to their YouTube
Yeah.
channel. They're trying to get clout off of all these other vloggers.
Yeah.
So when they say, "Oh, you're just doing this for views," well, So are you.
Well, yeah, and your at least in your fucking thumbnails, they're actually.
You know, I
what's
think
in
so.
the
I think they're really
what's in the
salty
video.
because I'm slowly growing, but I'm growing
But you're
at
growing.
least, and I'm making money off of it. They've made nothing.
Yeah.
They've made nothing off of it.
Yeah, and you know what's funny too is like Karen and Qua said that they wanted to start helping people grow their channels or whatever it was. And you know, shouldn't these people be some of the first people you help?
Yeah, exactly.
It's because they know nobody wants to watch their shit.
Like less and less people are starting to watch them.
Yes.
And that's why the fan pages are so small.
I'm just saying nobody wants to watch the fan page's shit because it's all crap.
Well, it's really cringe too, you know.
Yeah.
And there's one of them, and she it's so funny.
They're pretty.
They're pretty nasty
this
people.
one's. I don't like her.
Yeah, well,
I think she's a bitch.
Well, there's a couple of them are like that, you know. But they'll talk about like, oh, just admit that you hate them. You hate KKandbabyJ. Otherwise, you'll be making these videos.
But what does it matter? It
No,
doesn't
well,
change
it's funny.
anything.
They'll
He
tell
said
me
he
like, you
did.
should spread more positivity. You fucking loser.
You know,
you
one
piece
thing
of shit.
too. You know, they talk about hate like it's a bad word. But Karen in that, remember I talked to you. Karen in that video when I think it was Landon asked her if hate was a bad word, and Karen said it wasn't a bad word. Me growing up, I did grow up thinking or being taught that hate was a bad word.
Yeah.
Hate is a hateful word.
Yeah. Well, hate's a real word.
Bad word.
Yeah.
It's not a nice word.
No.
So the fact I just thought it was very odd for somebody who calls people like us her haters. She says hate is not a bad word. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I get I get what you're saying. You're saying basically coming from somebody who calls people haters, who hate them, who want to bring them down, say that hate isn't a bad word.
Yeah.
Which
And like I
means
said-
that it kind of invalidates their whole jealous hater
Yeah,
thing.
and I was taught growing up that hate is a bad word.
Yeah, and
not
what's
to
funny,
say hate.
I
I was not allowed to say hate.
I don't hate
growing up.
KKandbabyJ. I sure in hell dislike them for what they're
Oh
doing.
no, I don't like him at all.
But they're just you know, these small guppies in a sea of shit.
I think it got to a point where it was annoying that they were lying, and now it's gotten to the point where it's funny.
Yeah.
Every single time they open their fucking mouth.
Yeah, because they slip up.
Because they don't pay attention to what they're saying.
Yeah.
And they get themselves into deeper shit.
Yeah. And they just keep doing it. They keep
They
showing.
change their stories constantly.
This is the stay in your light community and spread more positivity and this and that and blah,
Lift
blah, blah.
each other up.
We shouldn't be bringing each other down. We should lift each other up.
Right
But
after bullying somebody off of Instagram.
Yeah, instant stalking somebody from like platform to platform, contacting their employer / family.
Yeah. I wonder if she knew that was her family or if she knew that was her.
I'm assuming she went after
employer.
all of it and didn't know, and it just happened that way. You know what I mean?
Let's just say it was my ex-employer, like my first one. And somebody had emailed her that. She'd come to me and she'd be like, what the fuck? She would laugh about it.
No, well, that's what I talked to the chick that happened to, and she said that. They're like, what the fuck is up with this chick? Like, okay. They'll tell me that I hate KKandbabyJ and to just admit it, but I need to stop what I'm doing and at least spread some positivity or something. But literally one of their little fan pages, who I've talked to a lot, posted up about me when they found out about me and posted up on their thing, took a personal picture of me.
Yeah, where did she get that from?
Yeah, well, I put it on my Instagram, which is whatever.
That's what I thought.
It's public,
Okay, yeah.
but still though, they literally took my face.
Yeah.
And
They took a picture that you love of yourself too.
I know. I was like, damn, this is like one of my best pictures.
Yeah.
I look sexy as hell. That grayscale muscle T-shirt and everything like that, stringer, jacked.
That's one of his favorite pictures.
Yeah, that's a
Used
good
to
one.
be
And
favorite.
I was like, damn. I like this post. But anyways, I've talked about KKandbabyJ, and yeah, I've mentioned some things where, you know, I think Karen looks anorexic and such, and I know, like, I've tried to dull that down. I haven't called her ugly or talked about anything else. I've said, you know, some
So
other
she looked
things,
like
but
she has an illness because she was so
well,
unhealthy looking.
that's what I was saying, and I'm not me.
You can't ignore that. She looked unhealthy.
I thought she looked anorexic.
She knew that too.
I thought she was on her
gained weight.
I thought she was on her way to look like Eugene Cooney. You know what I mean?
She was really unhealthy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And I'm like, this body isn't inspiring. You know, this body is unhealthy.
And she tried to make the excuse about the kidney stones, but this is like 9 months after the fact.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
that
kidney stones, I could definitely see losing weight after like a month or two.
Yeah.
But then after that point, you're like, she was eating Chick-fil-A. She just wasn't eating
kidney
enough.
stones didn't do anything. They posted a picture of me on their Instagram stories saying that they never hated someone so much in their life, and that I'm ugly, and that I'm a
Pimply
loser,
face.
a pimply face,
But you
never
don't
going to
have
amount to
pimples.
anything. No, it's so funny too, because the person, and this is not even hate. I'm not hating. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody. I just find it kind of funny that the person who is calling me a pimply face, which I don't even have acne really, you know.
Yeah, you don't.
but that person who posted it has an acne issue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not, like I said, I'm not shading.
Somebody's choice, right? They don't. It's not their fault that they have it. So
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
not fair to
And
fucking throw that at somebody and be like pimply.
Well, it's so funny because,
They
like
don't
I
have
said,
control of
they
that.
called me a loser, a no life, that I'm ugly, that I'm never gonna amount to
Yep.
anything, and
Yep.
a pimply face, and all this stuff, right? And they're talking about my looks, even though it was a sexy ass picture. I tell you
Mm-hmm.
that. They're saying all these personal things. They're like personally attacking me.
Yeah.
What they're saying is way worse than what I've said about like Karen.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You never said Karen and Qual weren't going to amount to anything. They already did. They
already
did.
did.
Amount to
I've given
something.
them props.
They did. They are. I don't think they're as successful as they were.
No.
But they were successful at one point.
Yeah, exactly.
They might think they're successful. I think they could have gotten bigger, but that was their choice.
Yeah, you know, and then call me ugly. Obviously, by the picture, that's not the case. And
He doesn't care if you call him ugly.
No.
Either. It's
no, dude.
like I don't care if you call me ugly.
Dude, well, for one, I'm not ugly.
No,
Yeah,
you're not.
and you're not ugly.
No. If we've ever called Karen ugly, it's because of her personality.
That's the thing is,
It's not
I've
because
said
of what
before,
she looks
Karen
like
is
on the
ugly.
outside.
I've said Karen is ugly before, but I'm only talking about her inside. Her inside is what makes her outside ugly. Mm-hmm. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like I said, remember when she was on her her grind and her eating clean food, she looked really good. Her skin looked good.
Well,
she looked pretty.
I remember like when she first started doing Kick-Ass, or like first started working out, and maybe like I don't know if
it was
like
when
a
I
month
was still
into it.
watching them for pleasure.
Right, but I think I was getting some filler for a video one time, and I remember I'll just click on a random video. Sometimes they pop up in my feed. I just clicked on one, and it was like one of the ones where Karen actually went to the gym or something like that, and Karen actually had a little bit of muscle and some definition in her shoulders. Like what? That's crazy. It blew my mind.
Because I remember on the vlog she would brag about how strong she was, and she was getting strong. She wasn't lying.
And now she can't lift
She was
dinner
getting
plates.
strong, and now she can't lift dinner plates.
Yeah.
She wasn't lying when she said she was getting strong. I gave her kudos for putting all that work into working out, but then she didn't start working out or eating well to get fit. She started working out and eating well so she could get skinny. Like she was in high school.
So she can fit into that wedding dress. And then after the wedding went to shit. But back in high school, she wasn't even fit. She's like, I had the sickest abs. No, you didn't.
Skinny.
You were skinny. Dude, she looked like a crackhead.
And that's my problem with Karen too, is she makes people think that what she looks like is healthy. Skinny doesn't mean healthy. And when you give off that whole bullshit that skinny is healthy, like Karen was doing, it becomes an unhealthy goal for other young girls.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Yeah, and that's my whole thing
It's
too.
unhealthy
Is
for
that
young girls to look at that and be like, oh, this is healthy, when it's not healthy. Their only way of getting to look like Karen is by starving themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
By depriving themselves of food.
Karen will probably have
unhealthy.
like the Chick-fil-A and that's it.
Yeah.
Remember when she was like getting my greens in for the day and it was just lettuce covered in like ranch or Caesar dressing? It was like, at least throw some carrots in there or something.
Yeah.
It was literally just lettuce. You know that lettuce is just water. There's zero nutrition in lettuce. Like zero. There's nothing. There's literally like nothing in
I like salads,
it.
but I like them with like veggies and chicken.
You can make some really healthy bomb-ass salads, but Karen was eating lettuce with ranch. It was just like water with fat and sodium, and that's it. Well, I mean, a bunch of calories too, but that's it. I'm
That's
like,
how you know she doesn't eat healthy
probably
anymore,
cheese in there
because
too.
she doesn't show it.
Yeah.
Because when she did eat healthy, she was showing it. Just like when she was working out, she was showing it.
It's funny now too, because in my Kick-Ass videos, I called her out for basically not being nutritious and not cooking and not eating and such.
She got a crock pot and an air fryer. Now she can't stop showing it.
Her little cronies were like, well, just because it doesn't happen on the vlog doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Well, the fact that
Then they show it on the vlog.
Right, but the fact that they're showing it on the vlog now, like more lately.
But I thought they don't have to show it on the vlog.
But and the fact that you don't have a crock pot already says a lot.
Well, remember what she said? She's like, I got flour. That's how much I don't cook.
Yeah, exactly.
Or how little I cook or something like that. She said that in a vlog recently too.
If you love fitness, you love working out, food applies with that.
Food is a huge part of that.
Yeah, exactly. And she knows that. She knows it. They both have trainers. There's two trainers at the helm, which is hilarious, by the way, because
Qual workout guide from somebody
Qual bought
else.
the workout guide from a whole nother company, even though he has two trainers at his disposal.
Because that one works.
Yeah, two trainers at his disposal. And then on top of that, Karen has her workout guides.
Yeah.
Why didn't he pay Daniel to create a whole new workout guide for him?
Yeah.
I mean, they got that fucking $107,000 fucking COVID loan.
motherfuckers.
So why didn't he have Daniel do that for him? Or is he just gonna buy this one and just use it, and then they're gonna Kick-Ass is gonna copy it, and then they're gonna make a whole new thing because they copy everything.
Probably.
Because all their workouts are just Pinterest workouts anyways.
They changed it. It's Kick-Ass.
It's like a Life and Leisure or some shit like that now.
It's what is it?
Yeah, it's like it was started as a fitness company and then they changed it.
Shopping and retail lifestyle athleisure brand created by kerenswan.
Yeah, exactly. That's not what it was before. So she posted that stuff up about me, and I actually confronted her about that too. And she ends up like apologizing for it. But later on, I've had several conversations with this chick, and then later on,
I think I messaged her too about it.
Yeah, I can't remember what the context was. It was a while ago. If I messaged her or she messaged me or whatever, it was just a conversation I think based around why I keep making videos on Karen about her like infertility, miscarriages and stuff. And I explained to her, I was like, well, you know, there's a lot of people who actually suffer and go through these things, and you know, I have a dead son, and this makes me mad that she's making money off of faking this. And then this chick replied with, oh, here we go with your dead son again. And boy, oh boy, that pissed me off. I was like, really? So Karen can just talk about all she wants,
and we can't call her out for it because
and I don't use my son's death for money. I don't really make videos about it. I do like maybe plan to do a podcast on it or something like that.
For money, at least it happened to us.
Yeah, that's the reality of it. And you know, that's the thing is that no matter what, even if we make a video on it and we made money off of it, just telling our story, it actually happened. But on top of that, any money that would come from that video wouldn't go to a Gucci hat, wouldn't go to a fucking bougie ass house, wouldn't go to a fucking sports car. It would go to our son's little piggy bank, or to our.
Believe it or not, we don't make $1,400 a video.
Yeah, exactly. It would be towards our new son, not towards something bougie, because that's our goal, is to make money for our son and our animals. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not for this stupid ass bougie life.
Yeah, people say we're jealous of KKandbabyJ. What the fuck am I jealous about?
Yeah.
I don't want their life. I don't want their marriage. I don't want their kids.
You definitely don't want their marriage.
I don't want their cat.
No.
I don't want their house. I don't want their cars. I don't want their business. I want my own shit.
Yeah, their dogs are cute, but we have 5 cute dogs ourselves.
Yeah, their dogs are really cute and their cat's cute.
We have 5 dogs and 2 cats.
But I don't want their stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's their stuff.
Yeah.
That's their goals.
Yeah.
Our goals are something completely different.
You know,
our goals are quite the opposite of what they want.
Yeah, you know, people don't have to be jealous. They can just to call you out, you know, just because they call you out. It's so funny because they'll talk about how they're numb to the hate, which is like one of the podcast episodes. But they'll talk about how they're numb to the hate, how they don't care about what people say, and they don't care about the haters.
They don't shut the fuck up about it.
They really don't stop talking about the haters.
Yeah.
They love it.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about anybody who feeds off of negativity, it's those two. Like, for real.
They hate it, but they love it.
Right?
It depends on what you're hating on them about.
I'll stop talking about them, and then they'll say something stupid or do something stupid. I'm like, all right, I got to talk about this. You know?
Yeah.
So there's times where I try to pull away, and then they just keep coming back because of the gift that keeps on giving. But anyways, they released the coloring book, and there's a person who commented on the review for it on Amazon, and they gave him a 1 star and said that they can't support KKandbabyJ anymore, so they're not going to buy the book. Right? Okay, they gave him a 1 star, so it's kind of messed up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really agree with them going on
but
there.
You got to understand, like, from their perspective, is that KKandbabyJ delete comments all the time, even if they're not really negative.
And this is the one thing they couldn't delete.
And this is the one thing they couldn't delete because it was on Amazon. It was a review. And yeah, the 1 star was unnecessary, but it doesn't really slight the artist that created the book, because the title of the review was Wonderful Artistry or whatever. Yeah. And then they said they couldn't support KKandbabyJ, and then you can inquire why. So they were like, you can ask me why, and I'll tell you. And so basically, that was labeled as a hater. That was labeled as a jealous hater. Qual literally posted up on his Instagram, screenshot it because somebody like defended him or something like that. He screenshotted it, highlighted it, and he threw it up on his Instagram and labeled it as hate, even though all they said was, I can't support these two anymore, and you can ask me why. That's all they said, and even gave credit to the artist about being a good artist, and that was still labeled as hate. So if you're numb to the hate, dude, why are you giving so much attention to this little tiny thing that doesn't really matter?
Well, I think that's one thing people forget when they watch your videos is, well, I mean, some of them might not know, that I was a huge fan of KKandbabyJ.
Dude, everybody who's on my channel, every single fucking person who is on my channel for my KKandbabyJ videos, every single one of them.
They used to be a fan.
They used to be a fan. They once saw KKandbabyJ as a genuine family.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I loved KKandbabyJ.
You watched them for over 3 years.
Yeah, I got so excited to see their videos come out every day. I watched their videos every day.
That's the thing is, and I would kind of like zone out and then out, but there would be times Paige would watch their videos, and I would be there next to her, kind of like zoning out because I don't really care about vlogs, but I would be there watching them with her in a way.
Yeah. And like when they came to Portland, because we live in Oregon,
You're like a little fangirl.
I was so excited because I was just like, oh my god, KKandbabyJ are coming to Portland. I got so excited. And
Really excited.
I mean, I never liked them enough to get their merch because to me, merch is weird, especially with their faces on it. They were an example for us.
Yeah.
They were like inspiration for us to start a YouTube and vlog our life.
Yeah, because here's the thing, and I got a question. I'll answer this in the Q&A because I'm going to be doing the Q&A soon and put them on the post.
Yeah, you should.
You know, believe it or not, Paige liked KKandbabyJ. She was inspired and motivated to possibly do a vlog channel. That's why we started a vlog channel.
They motivated me to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Just like they were an inspiration. And then it was like it was before they moved into their new house too. It was around their wedding when they stopped vlogging every day. I started to slowly lose interest in them because they were fake. They were lying and they were showing it. Because they kept saying, we'll get back to daily vlogging, get back to daily vlogging. And they never did.
No.
And they kept lying and saying they would.
Yeah.
And it was just like, so if you're going to lie about something so small, what else are you going to lie about?
And they lied about a lot.
And they kept going. And like, especially when after she had Sutton, I didn't even notice how often she left him.
Yeah.
And until probably like recently.
Yeah, I know.
Because I went back to look at YouTube.
It was just within the last few months.
And she left him a lot, and I didn't even notice. Because, like, I was blinded by certain things.
Yeah.
And her boob job, I could care less about. If she really, like, stopped breastfeeding her baby to get a boob job, I think that's stupid. But she never breastfed her babies for that long, so I don't know if that was just a normal thing, you know? But...
Well, it's funny, though, because I've seen the video where they talk about the boob job or whatever. Kwa says something like, Karen's getting a boob job, not for me, not for you guys, but for herself. Yeah, all she does is showcase her boobs.
Yeah.
So if she just got it for herself, why is her cleavage plastered all over her Instagram?
Yeah, I know. And then, like, slowly after their wedding, it started to get more and more. And then I don't know what was after that. I think it was maybe the house. I think part of it was that they didn't say that they were getting a house.
Yeah.
I think that was part of it for me. Then, like, spiraled after that.
Yeah, because in all reality, it was just based from, like, lies of why they didn't do the house.
And then and then it really got there when she started lying about the miscarriages and pregnancies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing too.
I
remember recently I went to look at their videos about when they actually started showing their new intro where they got demonetized from it.
Yeah.
You know, from the music. Remember, it was like late 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
So it was only like.
It was like a year and a half.
It was like a year and a half that they had that intro.
Yeah, they talk about how like a lot of their videos are taken down by YouTube because they got copyrighted, but a big majority of their videos were not taken down. Here's the thing. Their videos were claimed they weren't copyright struck, which means they were making money for the dude or chick behind the song. When you get struck, YouTube will take down your video and you can't use it anymore. Their videos are still up with that intro. So how does that make any sense?
And then on top of that too, have been taken down.
Well, right, but that was probably by their choice.
That was their choice.
You know
I don't
what I mean?
know why.
I think that in the beginning when they first got struck, they even said like, oh, we can just cut it out and blah blah blah. But it's a lot of work.
Especially for how many videos.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of videos. So they probably just privatized some and just never reprivatized them and just like kept some others up. And then on top of that, when you think about it, all those videos that were claimed reached their peak. They already made most of their money. So, you know, if they had their intro in one of the birth vlogs or whatever like that birth vlog already made its money. You know what I mean? They'll still make a little bit of money. Videos will make their peak within a week or two, and then they're done.
At their old videos don't have nearly the same amount of views as their newer videos.
But they still have a ton of videos. A ton of videos. They got claims because if they got struck, this is coming from somebody who knows YouTube by now. I've been on YouTube for almost 2 years now, and I kind of know how things are working. And so anyways, if you get struck, they'll take your video down. That's a strike on your channel, and you only have 3 strikes and you're out. If they had all those videos struck and taken down, their channel would have been instantly terminated. Yeah, it would have been gone. Yeah. No, what happened was they got claimed. They didn't want to make that person money, so they started taking down videos, and they realized this is way too much work. Because, you know, at that point in time, the videos that did get claimed were the ones where they were, you know, uploading daily, which means that's a lot of videos to just turn off or to try to cut out the intro and stuff like that. So they probably just said fuck it, because they already reached their apex of money. They'll get $1 here, $1 there, but those videos have already reached their peak. My video, when it reaches, it will boom up for a little bit for a week or two, and then after that point, it will still make money, but it doesn't make shit compared.
Well, yeah, so like they had that intro for about a year and a half, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right? But a year and a half out of, it was 2019 when that happened. So out of 4 years of being on YouTube, a year and a half of your videos were demonetized, but you made most of the money off of them.
Right. But on top of that,
and they immediately changed the intro.
Yeah, like immediately. Like I literally
Quad lied and said we didn't make money on YouTube for a long time.
Yeah.
Bull fucking
well,
shit,
it's funny
you dumbass.
because they said we didn't make money on YouTube for a long time. No, they stopped making. You know, a year and a half of content. Yeah, I mean, if you get $1 here, $1 there for those for each video.
Adds up.
You know, they have a year and a half of videos and they were vlogging every day. That can be a nice little chunk of change. But not all their videos were demonetized. They still have all the videos up without that intro, and they want to act like we didn't make any money on YouTube, but you did. You also have your personal channels.
Yeah.
You also have Instagram. You also have your sponsors that you made money, and you already made your apex off of those videos anyways. They want to make people think that they don't care about money, but literally, you can go look it up right now. I don't know which vlogs they are, but you can look at it in that point in time. Around their wedding in June. I think actually it was June 20th and June 24th.
Yeah.
So June, I don't know exactly when in June when they got demonetized, but pretty sure it's happened right away. So get this.
Literally, you went to go find it instantly.
I went to go, I found it so fast.
Easy.
The last time that they actually had that intro that got copywritten was on June 20th of 2019. The next vlog wasn't for 4 days after, June 24th, 2019. Brand new intro. Although it was there after that was like some testing some waters with other intros before Karen singing. But literally they're talking about, oh, we don't care about money. But literally the next vlog after was a new intro. If you don't care about money, then why'd you change your intro? You know?
Well, and by that point, they had already basically stopped daily vlogging. So it didn't really matter. You know, they were making money off of those videos. They just, I don't know, stupid. Honestly, it wouldn't have mattered. If he had said, you know, they copyright our videos, we aren't making money off them now, we're going to change the intro so that we can, you know, obviously make... You know, there's no issue with them making money off YouTube. It's the fact that they can't even admit that they did YouTube for money.
I know. That's it.
They literally try to, like, crawl around that.
Paul says, oh, that they love vlogging so much, and he'll do it every day. He's not saying he'll do it every day forever, but for a long time.
Yeah,
he
that
says
was, like,
that,
literally
right?
only a couple months before they stopped daily vlogging.
Yeah. No, that was 2017.
I know, but they said it afterwards multiple times.
Yeah.
They would say it in vlogs randomly.
But let's just say, well, 2 years, you know, like 2 years later, or less than 2 years later, you stop doing it. And then on top of that, but I'm just saying that they talk about how they love vlogging so much, and they would do it without getting paid. But literally, because their channel is kind of dying and they're seeing less money, they're way less consistent. You can tell that they don't care about the vlogs anymore. They're very lazy.
They're trying to put
but then
more
on
ads
top
on
of that,
Instagram.
when they got those 2 weeks off or whatever for their honeymoon or whatever, they do this whole song and dance about, I don't have to say I have to go to work. I get to go to work. So it's like, well,
they go back and forth between vlogging.
If you love vlogging
a
so much, then why did you love going away from it? That's the thing is they just did that social media detox for like the 2 weeks last year, where they're talking about how they love vlogging so much, but then they want to take a break away from it.
Yeah, which makes no sense because they're literally vlogging their day. They can literally set the camera down and just vlog whatever the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, because they're little cronies. They watch a wall.
Do their fucking subscribers not realize that? They set the camera down and make a montage out of it.
Yeah.
That's all they have to do. And they make money off of those little minutes that they make the montages on.
Yeah.
Don't you get that?
Dude, yeah.
It's so annoying.
Well, that's why they don't post on their personal channels, because they don't get as many views. Karen gets more views than I thought she did. Karen gets like more views on...
People want her to upload on there. She doesn't. She's too lazy to do it.
Yeah. They're biting off more than they could chew because they can't even keep consistent with the podcast.
People don't want to see ads all over your fucking Instagrams.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go back to their little fan pages. With the fan pages, this person also posted something about like International Women's Day, and she posts, you know, it's funny because she doesn't post a picture of herself, doesn't post a picture of her mom or anything like that. She posts a picture of Karen. You know, let's post a picture of Karen Karen.
Yeah.
How narcissistic is that, bro? You ain't no woman, dude.
You know, also Karen posted all these pictures on her story of everybody but Jess Fam and Kira and Brittany and Baby.
Yeah. But I thought you were friends.
She posted one from another fan page that had like a couple other pictures of other people, which was Jess Fam, Kira, I think somebody else, and then Brittany and Baby, maybe? I know it was Jess Fam and Kira. She posted it on her story, but it was only the picture of her. And most people aren't going to click on that and look at that picture and scroll through the fact that there's other pictures. Now, she posted it because it was a picture of her. She posted all the other women in her life, besides her sisters and her mom. I don't know if she posted her mom. She may have posted her mom. She posted everybody but her sisters, Kira, Brittany and Baby, and Jess Fam.
These people who follow them are so obsessed.
They're so naive to everything.
It's just insane.
Shitty human beings.
Yeah, they really are. Because, like I said, they'll be like, oh, you need to be more positive, but then call you a fucking loser.
Here we go with your dead kid again.
Yeah. Oh, man. It should be like, oh, you have somebody screenshotting stuff for you and sending it to you. I go, well, you're watching my stuff. They're like, I don't want your stuff. I have a friend who's screenshotting it and sending it to me.
So it's okay for you to do it?
I'm like, so what are you complaining about? You can have that, but I can't?
It's funny. They're on top of your shit, too.
Yeah.
But this is one of the YouTube channels that we're talking about. I think she had posted something about Landon saying that I'm going to kick your ass, whoop your ass, or something like that to the nurse. She posted that because she thought it was funny. It's not funny, okay? It's just not funny. It's stupid.
Well, like I said, that's something that's learned from the household, because it's like, where did he get that from?
It's also not funny, too. If it was said, honestly, if it was said in a funny way, it would have been one thing, but he said it because he was mad.
It was a reaction.
It was a reaction because he was mad.
Well, I mean, remember, Qual was like, he's not going to go whoop those robbers' asses.
Yeah. You know? I think, I don't know if
Qual's also the guy who likes to fight people.
Well, it makes me think, is somebody saying that to the kids as a joke, or are they saying that to him like for serious? It could be either one. But I don't really care. Why are you filming it?
Yeah.
And why do you think it's funny?
Yeah.
That he said that. He was upset. He was mad at you.
Yeah.
He wasn't joking.
No.
It wasn't a joke. He was serious because you guys hurt him.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
And
you
you're
guys
holding
hurt
him down. Like, I understand that that can happen with kids.
Getting a vaccine.
That's personal shit. That should just be off camera.
Yes,
but like, you're on the real. You're monetizing your kid's pain.
And they got more views on that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got more views. Like, you're literally making money off of your child's pain. That's that's all it is.
And all people are doing are laughing at it.
Yeah.
They're laughing at his pain.
Anyways, all you jealous haters, that's all the slaps I have for you today. Sub to the channel if you're new. Like if you enjoyed the video. Every like is another reason why. Fan pages are weird.